spaces, dimensions, and beyond. That we can come home to this garden and experience all the different life forms possible and live in harmony together. That's the invitation that comes through me today. And to use that window beyond windows to meet there and create together in oneness and harmony.
Awesome. Yeah, sounds good to me. I'm all about group meditations, group intentions for sure. Yes, please. We can set throw something on Facebook if you want to do like a guided one or something like that, or set a time. But I've done them before. They're really cool when you even just sit in your own space and you know that other people are there intending something at that same time. It is powerful. And I've always been curious, and I've always thought personally that if, I don't know what the number is, 1 million, 10 million, whatever the case is, but if 10 million of us meditated every day at 6 p.m. on love and peace and harmony for the entire planet, I don't know what that number is, but I do believe that there is an actual number and a resonance that would just shift everything. And maybe it's just the people who participate in that this shift will happen, and then people will get waves 2, 3, and 4. But I do believe, in all of that stuff because of just, personal experiences and what I've seen. So I like that suggestion, and we'll figure that out. Yeah, I think this has been amazing. Again, really, really mind blowing, really deep as expected. I guess I'll just turn it over to you to see if there's anything you wanted to share before we go. We can definitely have you back on, and we've talked a little bit about your project. What is it called again?
Pure energy.love.
Yes, pureenergy.love.
Really just about play and hand-drawn logos and, just wholeness from play. And that piece you were saying about Alan Watts, just remembering that at this point, if it feels serious, just walk away from it and come back to it again and review it.
Stop pretending to be an adult.
Right, I love
it. You're not an adult.
Just show up with willingness to try something new, to try something different, to break the box, to break the paradigm, just whatever it is. When I was with Joe in Costa Rica recently, and it was a really great retreat, there was about 65 of us there, so it was a small group, and we got time to hang together. And, Joe said, just do something different. And I've been vegan and vegetarian since I was about 20, and they were serving fish, and I was like, I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to eat fish. And I also, I don't drink alcohol, and it's like, I'm going to have a glass of wine. It's just, it made me realize how easy it is to get stuck in any kind of patterns or habits we have that maybe seem like no big deal to others. But to just continually go, I'm going to do something different right now, called play. Just allow that kind of flow and possibility, even though it might seem simple. And to people that maybe feel really stuck in their path and their life and their process right now, the 3 kids and the job and the mortgage, blah, blah, blah. It can be as simple as doing something that small. It's different. If you drink wine all the time, don't have the glass. If you never drink wine, maybe have a glass of wine, whatever. But just, that's how simple it is to tweak and transform everything. And so it's not complicated. And I feel good to complete there and to celebrate this time together and to express my joy and gratitude for us coming together at Burning Man and meeting as we did, and just spending this time together, all of us, all the realms, whoever we are, and the unicorns are celebrating, a little one too. And so thank you so much. It's been awesome and epic, and if we meet in time and space in that portal that we've already created, it's already happening. It's already there. Mini Wachoni, water is life. I changed it to Mini Wachoni, water is love. Those are my final words.
That's great. That's great. Well, yeah, the last thing that I wanted to touch on, which, it's a close, but is something I thought was important, was you spoke earlier about, being, what happens on the other side. It's everybody there cheering. And I've had that experience, and I really like that you said the ups and downs, because I've been going through ups and downs lately. I had like a down one through Christmas, just going through personal stuff, and it happens. It's not like this, I don't know. It's not always perfect. I'll put it that way. And a lot of the time, it's pretty challenging. But I at least know that I'm aiming for that bullseye, which is like my heart center. That I can own, and I know that. So I think it was a good point. But I do know that, like, on the other side is those people, those experiences, and everyone there, whether it's like, I don't know, etheric, or it will become 3D, I'm sure eventually. It is like there's so much support and love, because that's the truth. That's really what it's about. There's so much honesty and integrity, and just be that person that is honest, that is full of integrity, because even in the conscious and spiritual space, it's a lot around the ego rather than the actual integrity of wanting to better yourself and wanting to support, because you're still caught in the, is this the thing, and you're still kind of manipulated by outside forces. We're really just guiding your own ship, guiding your own heart, and having the courage to just be you, regardless of what people are thinking or doing or will say. Just have the courage to be yourself, to explore what you are passionate about. It's the most liberating thing that you can do for yourself and others. And people on the other side, like you say, when you get there, it's all high fives, it's all support, and it's all love, because they are doing it themselves. And when you do it yourself, all you want, like if you're a goldfish and you realize you're a dolphin and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. All you want is other people to be like, yo, you're a dolphin too. You're a dolphin too. Yo, just, hey, wake up. But you got to let them do their own process. So the best thing that you can do is literally just remember who you are, and that is a infinite, multidimensional, fantastic, liberated, powerful being. And you don't need an ego for that. It's old stuff, so just drop it. So I don't know why I felt like saying that, but I did.
I'm glad you said that. I want to jump in on that, even though I said I was finished speaking, because
no, sorry. It's the one rule that I have in the podcast. If I'm going to end it, then
it's a new moment of now. It's a great point, and just that is the most encouraging thing to share. Is just don't give up. No one is alone. It's a collective process. Celebrate the victories. Be surrounded by reflections that feel good, that are supportive. Get lots of hugs and give lots of hugs. The Heart Math Institute shows that if we hug for 17 seconds, we stabilize the field through the singularity of the heart. Surround ourselves by goodness and just keep going, because it's about stabilizing the frequency. It's about stabilizing the field, and it's happening. And it's a process. And, in our story, in the simultaneous moment of now, we could say it's no longer a process and it's done. But maybe there's something in the process, once we start to get the hang of this, that we don't mind so much anymore, because it becomes ecstatic, and alchemy becomes ecstasy once we start to understand what it really all is. And that's the elixir we've been searching and seeking for within us, is just to activate and stabilize that state, and then experience it in physicality. Because this is where things just start to get really yummy and delicious for what feels like maybe the first time in a long time or forever. So let's stay in this state and begin to experience the taste of chocolate or a really good kiss for the first time. Yes.
Awesome. I agree. Beautiful. Thanks for chiming in. I'm glad I allowed it. It was worth it. But yeah, it
I
was really,
I made you allow it with my will, my
yeah, you did.
sovereign
Yeah,
will.
yeah, yeah, totally. Um, um, I'm just really grateful for you coming on and just the work you're doing. You know, what you've done on the planet already is phenomenal, and to just have the courage to share that story and well, share your story and to do it. You know, to do it is one thing, and people don't understand how challenging it can be to do things that people don't understand and then talk about it because you know 90% of people have no idea what you're talking about, but it's like you got to share it. So just thank you for continuing to do it and the meditation and coming on, and um, that's it. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon, and thanks for bringing unicorns too.
I love you, Matt. It's hard to take me seriously when I have unicorns on my shoulder. Good.
Yeah, exactly.
Love you, Matt. Thank you
Love
ever
you
so
too.
much.
Thanks, guys. See you.